I read from the second chapter. The title is Manas Sarovar. The reality surpassed all imaginations. The lake seemed like it was boundless. I was lost in the ethereal beauty around. As our Sherpas took out the tents, I realized we were to stay right on the banks of this divine lake. Our tents were pitched on the banks, not a soul around. This was incredible. We were to stay in the tents just 50 feet away from the waters of this divine lake for 3 days. Every single day we bathed in Manas Sarovar. On Guru Purnima, we performed Havan on the banks of Manas in the presence of Kailaas. On that full moon night, it was rather late when I came out of my tent. I was on the banks all by myself. Due to heavy cloud cover, the moonlight was not in its full glory, yet the water was shimmering. I was soaking in the tranquil surrounding of Manas Sarovar. Absorbing the unbelievably fascinating serenity, I stood there transfixed. After a while, somewhere afar, near the horizon, I noticed a flash of light. I thought it was a shooting star. Even that idea excited me. Awestruck, I kept watching intently. Those radiant streaks continued to appear repeatedly. Given the heavy overcast, it could be lightning, a thought crossed my mind. But it was closer to the water surface than to the sky, and the frequency had increased considerably. It seemed as though some divine fireworks were on show. The phenomenon was so splendid that I got lost in the beauty and made no attempts to interpret it. It was only later that someone shared with me the belief that divine entities visit Manas Sarovar for bathing, taking a dip in the waters, and they arrive in the form of lights. Be that as it may be, I can never forget in my lifetime the unparalleled sight I witnessed that night. After our stay on the first location, the third day we went around Manas Sarovar in jeeps. The perimeter of Manas Sarovar is 120 kilometers, so vehicles are essential for most of us to go around it. A motorable road existed, though it was very rough. After visiting 3 monasteries on the way, we reached the opposite bank and pitched the tents in a new location. The beauty and purity were steeped in silence. As we went around Manas Sarovar, we had an outstanding sight. The blue waters were absolutely still, not even a ripple. Across the waters, regal Mount Kailaas was seen kissing the sky and was also reflected in Manas Sarovar. They say Manas Sarovar is like a still and pure mind. The reflection of Kailaas was reminding me about often quoted saying, the higher consciousness can get reflected only in a thought-free, still mind. The unparalleled view was uplifting and inspired me to attempt a thoughtless state of mind. I am told that a hot water stream meets the lake and imparts miraculous medicinal qualities to the water. I learnt that there are many caves around Manas Sarovar. Some caves have sadhakas, mendicants, immersed in deep meditation. I feel this is a land holding many mysteries in its bosom. waiting to be explored.